Thanks for joining us on our very first Super Saturday of 2016. I'm Michael Neiman, this is Jeff Hill, and we hope you are as excited as we are about what's ahead in 2016.
You know, Michael, 2015 was another record-breaking year for Team Beachbody. So many accomplished so much. You know, it reminds me of the hibachi story. A few years ago, I remember...
Hey everybody, it's Carl. Nothing urgent, but I've already heard Jeff's hibachi story like 10 times, so I figured that now is a great time to jump in to wish all of our coaches a very happy new year and tell you that I'm looking forward to a year of getting more people healthy and feeling better. I usually leave it to Michael to go through the numbers, but something that I'm particularly proud of was that in 2015, our coaches produced well over 2 million Success Club points. Why am I proud of that? Because all those Success Club points are proof that we aren't just having an impact on thousands of lives, we're impacting millions of lives. And that is the core of what we do. Yes, we have all sorts of recognition programs, great events and trips to attend, opportunities to create real income. But all of that happens as a consequence of helping people. Beachbody has been selling fitness products since 1998, but it wasn't until we developed our network of coaches whose focus was on making sure their customers succeed. That's when we really started to see real impact. Now, I hope you realize the vital role that you play as a coach. You are the human touch that keeps people accountable to their goals. Your consistency around doing your workouts, taking your performance supplements, especially if you're in a Masters Hammer and Chisel Challenge group. And of course, drinking Shakeology every day. Well, that sets an example that others are inspired to follow. Oh, and speaking of drinking Shakeology consistently, we are now going to start recognizing people who drink Shakeology every day for a whole year. It's called the healthiest year of my life. And members will earn the distinction of being called a Shakeology 365er. Now, as you might recall, I was a 365er in 2015, and I'm going for it again in 2016. But the good news is, it's not just based on the calendar year. We're going to send out a little gift to everyone who has ordered Shakeology for 12 consecutive months. So I hope in 2016, you and all of your customers commit to the healthiest year of your life. And everybody you bring into Team Beachbody has the goal of becoming a Shakeology 365er. Okay, one last thing, and then I'll throw it back to Jeff and Michael. Every year, we create a theme for Summit, but really, it's a theme for the whole year, something that represents what we do. Well, this year's theme is Stronger Every Day. I love this, because I know when we connect people to Beachbody, both customers and new coaches, that's exactly what's happening. They are getting stronger every day. Not just physically stronger, but hopefully stronger in every aspect of their lives. Emotionally stronger, mentally stronger, stronger relationships with their families and loved ones, and even financially stronger. So here's my challenge to each of you in 2016. We need to help as many people as possible to get stronger, stronger every day. It's not complicated. It starts with you getting stronger, committing to doing your workouts, drinking Shakeology, and committing to your personal development. And recognizing when people on your team are getting stronger every day too. It's your job to keep developing real, deep relationships with people, inviting them to get stronger through your challenge groups, working with your coaches so that they get stronger, and then together, we can get stronger every day and make 2016 a year to be proud of, our strongest year to date. All right, well, Jeff should be just about finishing that hibachi story now, and I know that he and Michael have a ton of great stuff to cover, so I'll say right now, have a great and productive new year, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
So, Michael, that's the hibachi story.
Riveting. Well, Jeff, before we jump into all of the announcements, we should take a minute to congratulate all of the coaches who ended the year strong.
We had over 425 coaches qualify for our new leader conference that's happening later this month. So congratulations to everyone who qualified.
You know, that is going to be a great event for our emerging leaders. This is where new 2-stars and above coaches who meet the Elite Point requirements are going to gather for some great training from our corporate team and some of our very top coaches. Plus, they'll get to work out with our celebrity trainers.
Well, for all of you who didn't get a chance to qualify for this year's NLC, make sure to set your sights on qualifying in 2016 so you can attend the next one.
And Jeff, our January Super Saturday wouldn't be official if we didn't congratulate our new 2015 Premier and Elite coaches.
Well, since we're filming this video before the end of the year, we don't have all the final names, but as a Super Saturday host, you received the final list of about 100 coaches who achieved Premier and about 300 coaches who achieved Elite. So go ahead and share names of those in your audience who achieved this status, and we'll post the list in the Coach Online office on Monday.
You know, it's hard to believe, almost 300 elite coaches. I mean, that's almost a 50% increase over last year.
Well, it's impressive. And remember, these coaches have put themselves in the top 1% of all coaches in terms of what they've accomplished. It's really remarkable. So congratulations to all of you who've achieved this milestone. And a special shout out to our top 10 elite coaches and our top coach of the year, who are all being recognized at Super Saturdays around the country.
Yeah, that's right. And these 10 coaches are an exclusive group who are going to be joining us for the Elite 10 adventure trip to Bora Bora later this year.
Not a bad reward.
Yeah, not a bad reward at all. Hey, and speaking of the Elite 10 adventure, I mean, shouldn't we say where the 2016 Elite 10 will be traveling to in 2017?
Do you really think that we need to? I mean, isn't just knowing that you're in the top 10 of all coaches enough?
Well, it should be, but I think they'd also like to know where our 2016 Elite 10 coaches will be joining us on our Elite 10 adventure. Well, Jeff, are you ready?
Ready.
The Elite 10 adventure for 2017, we will be going to... Do you know?
I know.
So do I. The Amalfi Coast in Italy.
And it is going to be spectacular.
Oh, it definitely will be. I mean, ask anyone who's been on an Elite 10 adventure, and they will tell you that we do it right on these trips. The top 10 elite coaches will have a chance to explore one of the most beautiful places in the world. I mean, rugged coastlines with unbelievably picturesque towns and villages clinging onto the cliffs. And there's going to be great food, wine.
And great company. These Elite 10 adventures always create great bonds between the coaches and us guys at corporate. If going on a trip of a lifetime interests you, then this is something that should be on your list of goals for the year. I hope that before everyone leaves this Super Saturday, that you have a list of goals for the year. Now, it might be as simple as helping one person before the end of the month, or it might be qualifying for Elite this year, or even reaching the Elite 10.
You know, Jeff, setting goals and driving towards them is so important. I know, for example, that lots of coaches have their eyes set on becoming an elite coach. Every year when I attend the Super Saturday in January, someone asks, what does it take to become an elite coach? Now, they know the rules. You have to be a 5-star, you need 135 elite points, etc. But what they really want to know is, what does that look like in terms of activity?
Well, it's a great question, but I'm sure there's not just one model that it looks like.
No, of course not. There's definitely not just one model. But, you know, we went back in time and did a little analysis. And as one point of reference, here are some stats from our 2014 elite qualifiers who joined the business in 2012.
Okay, so to be clear, these are coaches who've been in the business less than 3 years when they qualified.
Correct. Okay, here's some compelling stats to think about. So over 24 months, so in the 2013 and 2014, these coaches achieved Success Club every month, all 24 months. And they averaged around 12 Success Club points a month, okay? Next stat, they averaged 2 to 3 new coach enrollments per month. So over that 24-month period, they each enrolled around 60 new coaches. A lot of coaches. Now, in their qualifying year, about 2 of their eligibly personally sponsored coaches a month qualified for Success Club. So again, they sponsored about 60 people over those 2 years. All 60 of those were eligible to qualify for Success Club, but about 2 per month did qualify for Success Club. Now, along with their own personal qualification of Success Club, this would contribute about 48 elite points. Next stat. Their eligible personally sponsored coaches also generated almost 32,000 personal volume points. Now again, for personal volume points, it's just those coaches that they would have enrolled in 2014. They generated, on average, 32,000 personal volume points. So this would create around another 64 elite points. The rest of their points came from advancement team volume, which was naturally growing because of their teams and their own Success Club activity.
Well, Michael, a lot of numbers there, but it's great to break them down that way to better understand the business. But these are also achievable numbers if you consistently put in the effort. We thought it'd be interesting to hear from a coach who fits this profile and to learn about the things that she focused on to help her achieve her goal of becoming an elite coach.
When I started my coaching journey, I wasn't looking towards elite whatsoever. I think that would have definitely consumed me if I heard those stats as a brand new coach. I was a girl that, it took 7 years to finish college because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. My Beachbody coaching journey began a little over 2 years ago. At the end of the summer, I was getting ready to go back to work as a teacher. And I had 3 little kids at home. My husband was also a teacher. And, we were just getting back to go, get our schedules back in order, going back to school. My oldest was going into kindergarten. And I came across Beachbody. I was doing a lot of research, and I just felt like it could be a great hobby for me since I was using P90X already after I had my first baby and my second baby. I loved working out from home. I thought, hey, if I could help other moms just feel better about themselves, then that's all I wanted. I received a welcome email from my coach, Mindy Wender, and it had her training site on there. I watched her training videos. I took lots of notes. I was also in a new coach training group that she was running, but I kind of just wanted to dive in and start right away. I wanted to run a challenge group. So I posted a call to action for my first challenge group. I said to them, guys, this is my first time doing this. All I know is I will help you. I will be there for you. We will be there for each other, but we're going to do this together. I am not the leader of the group, but I'm doing this with you. Challenge groups were the foundation of my business from day one. I ran a challenge group twice a month because in order to hit your goals of Success Club, or if you're going for elite, you need to be constantly working, constantly building those relationships. And there were always groups available. When we start a group on a Monday, all the people that we've been talking to from the last couple of weeks that committed with a challenge path are going to join that group. They're all starting on the same day. They all feel a sense of community. They're all really excited to start with each other. It's such a better connection that way in the challenge groups. I also run 2 a month because of my new coaches. Any new coach that signs up, whether they've been in a challenge group before or maybe they just love the business opportunity and they want to really see changes in their own bodies, they're always put into a challenge group so they get to learn how to do it. And that's the whole thing. That's how you duplicate. That's how you learn, being a part of it. I had a team calendar for my team from very early on because if they had a calendar, then they know what they're inviting to. They're organized in what they're posting about. And it really helped the duplication. Now they were able to see what a challenge group is all about, that they can then do one on their own or maybe team up with a success partner and do it with them. Every morning, I would first reach out to 5 new people and I would build those relationships. And then I would invite those that I've been talking to my next group. So I really think the amount of people that I was talking to every day really played a huge role in my challenge groups being successful, number one, because they were being filled, right? And number two is my Success Club points being so high that I was able to hit elite after my first year. So I knew that if I can teach what I'm doing to my team, then my volume will grow, my team volume will grow. And guess what? My coaches' volume will grow. So they're going to start to see success and start to feel successful, as well as their coaches down your downline. People that aren't focused on nutrition and they're just focused on the workouts really don't get the best results. And Shakeology is definitely 100% a part of our challenge groups. We give great Shakeology recipes. We share calendars, like meal plans. And that's really helpful, especially when people are first starting out, especially on the 21-day fix, where they can kind of see it written out, what they could be eating every day, and then make modifications to their likes, dislikes, or whether they're vegan, if they, lactose intolerant, or any of those things. 2 to 3 weeks into our challenge group, people are starting to feel really good. They have a lot of energy. Obviously, I'm reaching out to all of my challengers during this time, and I just encourage them to post something in our group. And that really gets them started with the whole coaching part of Beachbody, where they're actually being a leader in our group. And from that point, I will ask them if they've ever thought about coaching. And usually they'll respond with, no, I could never do what you do. And then I always bring it back to, well, it's just being accountable and supported. And you're on a team of people that want to share in your highs, and they want to just encourage you to go on and push yourself to your next goals. In order for someone to have lasting results in their weight loss or their wellness goals, they need to feel good every single day about what they're doing. In all of my challenge groups, I will offer a couple of ideas for books that they should be reading, because it's all about mindset. It's all about that positive thinking and that confidence that's really going to set them up for those lasting results of weight loss. We want this to be a lifestyle change, and in order for it to be a lifestyle change, then they have to have their mind right with personal development. So encouraging this in the beginning in a challenge group sets the tone for when they transfer over to coaches. If I knew then what I know now, I don't think I would change anything. But one thing that sticks out in my mind as you're pushing towards a goal, we're all pushing towards a goal, whether it's elite, a rank advancement, diamond, 5-star, whatever it is. I remember sitting at my dining table thinking, I'm really stressed out. I'm pushing for this big goal, and I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know. I'll never forget. And I was sitting here and I was listening to The Surge, and Carl saying, your business is a direct reflection of how many people you are helping. So I said, I'm going to just focus on helping as many people as I can, because I have this amazing product that can help so many people. If I can just go out there and help as many people as I can, those goals will be hit. Like naturally, my business will grow. All of these things will happen by just doing that basic thing and focusing on that one action. So that's what I did, and I wanted people to feel the best that they could. So I went out there and I just started helping people live their best life.
Some great information. What I get out of this is everything is achievable if you set a goal and stay consistent with the activities that are required to achieve that goal.
Yeah, and Jeff, we have a lot of stuff going on that coaches can take advantage of them to help them with that.
So is it time for announcements?
It is, and we have a lot of them. So I think we should go as fast and as focused as we can. Are you ready?
I'm buckled in.
All right, here we go. First up, product announcements. Now, everyone is still buzzing about the Masters Hammer and Chisel, which launched on December 1st. The challenge packs are still on special throughout the month of January.
People are getting incredible results on this program, and this is a fantastic program to be building your challenge groups around. I hear many couples are jumping in to do this program together since there is a lot of variety in the workouts that will appeal to everyone.
Well, if you haven't heard, there is a brand new Shakeology flavor, and it is fantastic. Cafe Latte, and it goes live on Monday, January 11th. I can't wait. Jeff, this is my new favorite flavor. And we have a new Barista Triple Combo Pack that comes with Cafe Latte, chocolate, and vanilla packets. It's delicious, nutritious, and your customers are going to love it. You know, we sampled it at the leadership retreat, and here's what some coaches had to say.
The new Cafe Latte Shakeology flavor, which is amazing, especially if you're a big coffee fan. I don't really like coffee all too much, but this is just right. It's not too strong, and you still taste chocolate.
Like latte. Nice, I like it. It works. Nice aftertaste.
It wasn't too sweet, it wasn't too strong, not chalky at all, really creamy, has a great coffee flavor. I'm not a coffee drinker and I really, really enjoyed it.
Me, as a coffee drinker, it is what I need.
I was actually adding some coffee into shakes before, so this is nice to just have it all in one.
But there is no way they're going to make it taste delicious and be full of everything, that's in Shakeology. That's going to be insane. And if it can taste like a Frappuccino, I'm in.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Now for some Beachbody Performance news. Starting January 25th, you'll be able to take Beachbody Performance's best-selling products, Energize and Hydrate, with you wherever you go. You'll be able to get 10 single-dose packets in either an Energize 10-pack or Hydrate 10-pack. And these are the same convenient packets in the Beachbody Performance Sampler Kit, but made available as a 10-pack. These single-dose packets are great for dropping into your weekend travel bag or for your longer bike rides or runs. They're also perfect for sharing with your team or for sampling. You can even drop a packet in the mail for someone who needs a little extra oomph for the new year. And I know I'll be using these for the new Masters Hammer and Chisel.
Why did you look at me when you said someone who needs a little extra oomph?
Just saying.
Anyway, well, hey, getting fit in just 22 minutes a day? Yes, it's possible. This March, we will be launching the latest program from Tony Horton, 22-Minute Hardcore. This fast-paced, results-focused program is going to inspire a lot of people to get off the couch. Let's take a look.
Tony Horton has toured military bases all over the world, helping troops train to their maximum fitness potential. Inspired by the no-nonsense simplicity of basic training, Tony decided to make it his mission to bring military-style workouts to everyone. Now, it's your mission for 22 minutes to give him every rep. This is 22-Minute Hardcore.
This is hardcore. Get some! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hardcore. It's me, and it's you, and it's real vets getting it done. Are you ready? Let's go. Hardcore. Hardcore. Hardcore.
This full body workout, you're sweating, there's tears, you use every single muscle.
It's just like being in the military. When you go down with all that gear, you got to get up and get moving again.
Get on the ground, get on your face, just get it done. Guys, intense.
You need 22 minutes. It is fast, it is simple, and it is intense. Like your morning PT. My personal homage to the men and women of the armed forces who keep themselves in fighting shape.
See the finish line? Do you walk to it?
Hardcore. That's it. Back to basics. I designed 22-Minute Hardcore without a lot of complex moves. The moves in 22-Minute Hardcore are set to a cadence. And it's your mission to give me every single rep at my pace.
Come on now. Let me hear it. Get low. Get down. Get busy. It's only 22 minutes. Make it count. This is it. I want sweat.
22-Minute Hardcore is not easy, but you didn't ask for easy. You asked for a simple approach to fitness that will get you the results without a lot of complex moves. Now fall in line and let's get you in the best shape of your life.
3, 2, 1. Hardcore. Hardcore. Dismiss.
Get some. 2016.
You know, Michael, this program is going to be perfect for you because when I think of hardcore, I think of you.
Really?
No. But I'm sure you could do anything for 22 minutes.
Well, I'm not sure about that. But until we come out with 2-minute medium core, I'll give it a try.
Well, Michael, let's share the exciting news about Beachbody On Demand's digital unlock.
That's right. Coming soon, you will be able to pay to unlock select fitness programs exclusively on Beachbody On Demand. You'll have access to these purchases as long as you're an active member of the club.
So how does that work?
Well, all workouts, nutrition guides, fitness guides, and any other printed materials that usually come with the DVD kits will now be available digitally. This will be a substantial savings to the customer. While the pricing is going to be a little different, there'll still be volume and commissions on all of the unlocked purchases. Now, we're going to start just by launching with T25, Body Beast, and Size, but more products will be available later.
Well, I think this is going to be a great way for your customers to get introduced to other programs.
I agree. Okay, next, I want to update everyone on the My Challenge Tracker app we spoke about at the last Super Saturday. Now, the My Challenge Tracker app will be launching in late January or early February. This is going to be a powerful tool for coaches to invite people to their challenge groups, to monitor their progress, to help their customers get results. Now, it'll work similar to the way coaches are running challenge groups on Facebook, but it will give the coaches even more information about their challengers' activities.
Well, this is really going to be a game changer. Okay, couple final announcements. Summit. That's right, Summit is just 6 months away. And I know a bunch of you are on the waiting list, but here's what's important to remember. This is the time of year that people who signed up last July might realize that they can't make it. We understand life happens. If you've already registered but you're not going to be able to attend, please cancel your spot so it can be open to someone on the waiting list. So, if you're on the wait list, continue to check your emails for an invitation because there's a very good chance that a slot might open up.
Yeah, that's true. And that goes for hotel rooms as well. If you haven't booked your hotel for Summit, visit CoachSummit2016.com. There are still rooms available at the Beachbody rate, and we anticipate more rooms to become available if people cancel. And if you know you can't make it or you have booked a hotel room you're not going to use, go back and cancel it so somebody else can take advantage of that room.
Well, Summit is the can't miss event of the year, so do everything you can to get there.
Yeah, and Jeff, I'm sure everybody knows this, but general registration for the 2017 Success Club trip to Punta Cana starts on January 19th. Now, Elite and Premier dates are earlier, so check the coach office. It is going to be an awesome trip at the luxurious and beautiful, all-inclusive Hard Rock Punta Cana. Beaches, pools, food, drink, partying with other coaches, partying with Jeff Hill. You can't beat that.
Hardly. And this year, to try and accommodate more coaches, we actually have 2 waves of trips.
That's right. You can either register for the Teal Wave, Sunday through Thursday, April 23rd through April 27th, 2017, or the Coral Wave, which is Thursday through Monday, April 27th through May 1st, 2017. Same trip, same experience. You can't lose no matter which wave you choose. It is going to be so much fun. And the best news is that you can earn trip dollars to help pay for your trip.
So you get 5 trip dollars for every Success Club point you earn in 2016 and 10 trip points for every Success Club point in the months that you qualify for Success Club, right?
You got it right. And even better, to start the year strong in January, you get to double your trip dollars earned, up to 500 trip dollars.
Well, that will get you a great jump on getting the trip paid for.
Yep, go to puntacana2017.com to get all the details. Now, registration is going to go fast, so be ready.
Okay, one last announcement, but it is a big one, Michael. What is the big thing that happens in February?
Well, it's my birthday, and you're going to get me something very special. As a matter of fact, I have a list I can give you.
I can't wait to get it, but even bigger than your birthday, Team Cup is back in February. For new coaches, the Team Cup is a friendly competition where you team up with 4 other coaches to set collective and individual goals and hold each other accountable for the month of February.
Jeff, we've got some great prizes lined up for the February Team Cup.
Well, great prizes like the Apple TV and Cool Beats by Dr. Dre.
You know, probably the best prize of all is that by pushing themselves, coaches realize what they can accomplish, and as a result, they set a new bar of success for themselves. Their business benefits, and best of all, a whole bunch of people get connected to Beachbody products that will get them results.
Well, coaches, don't miss out on this opportunity. Registration starts on January 18th.
Right. Go to teambeachbody.com/Team Beachbody Cup for more details. Well, Jeff, we've made it through all of the announcements.
Well, and there was a lot, and I hope people were taking notes and take advantage of all of it to drive their business and achieve the personal results that they're after. As Carl mentioned earlier, helping people is at the core of what we do. And seeing coaches change their lives through Beachbody is always powerful. As we close, we wanted to share just one of those stories.
I'm Nikki Johnson. I'm from Ashburn, Virginia. It's a small suburb outside of Washington, D.C., and I've been a coach for 2 years. Before I knew anything about Beachbody, I was a mom of 2 kids, I was a wife, I had a social media consulting freelance business, and I was a blogger. We found out that we were pregnant with our first child in 2010. During this time period, my husband was looking for a job, so we decided that he would stay home with her. So I went back to work, and about 2 weeks into my coming back, my boss started reading me, the HR script from her computer. And it clicked that I was getting laid off, and I was in shock because I'd been there for 5 years, and I just started scrambling, going to networking events. I met a woman who was at a new company, and so she hired me to do their social media. And we were able to scrape by a little bit until my husband landed a job, and we started both working for that company. 6 months after we had our second child, they started cutting back jobs. So we thought, this can't happen again to us. The company was dissolving, where we were back at square one. My husband and I, we fought a lot because I think both of us were lost, and we didn't have, the finances to do anything. Even going to the grocery store, the pit in your stomach of what is the total gonna be and how much more is that gonna take away from, when you have no money coming in, that's hard. We just cut back on everything that we could, and we used our savings, and it felt like, what are we gonna do now? With my 2 pregnancies, I gained 50 pounds. I was frustrated, and so I decided to use my blog as an outlet. And I said to myself, if I'm going to really start losing this baby weight, then I need to talk about it and to hold myself accountable to that weight loss. I saw a bulletin for a community fit club that was doing T25. And I didn't know what that was, but I just thought, I'm just gonna go and do this. And I loved it. So I started incorporating it on my blog, and that's when a coach approached me about the coaching opportunity. He just said to me, Nikki, you're doing everything a Beachbody coach does. You're just not getting paid. And that was like a light bulb moment for me. And so I just remember going to my husband and saying, give me 3 months. Let me see what I can do with this. I just went pedal to the metal. I had nothing to lose. And I just decided that I had to make it work. As soon as I could log into my Coach Online office, I just started reading as much as I could. I would ask my coach to send me any kind of training he had, and I would just go through all of it and just do every single thing that I was supposed to do. So I just decided to put it out on Facebook, who wants to do T25 with me? And so from that, people started coming to me with interest. And then I just kind of put them in a group, and I faked it until I made it. I just had to fail forward and figure out what worked. I signed up to be a coach in October of 2013, and I was able to replace my income by Summit in 2014. I think the next day told my boss that I was gonna work through the end of the month and then I was gonna be done. And it was just an unbelievable feeling. When they announced the New Leader Conference, I was so excited because I felt like, yes, this is an opportunity. I got to hear a lot of great leaders speak, and seeing Melanie and how organized she was, it was just I need to get organized. This is my business. And I just felt the momentum of that, and I just took it and I just ran with it. So in June of 2014, I was able to quit my job. And then about 8 months later, we decided that we were gonna retire my husband from his job. So when I think back to when we were down to almost nothing in our bank account, I almost feel like that was like a different life. It is just an amazing feeling to not have that pit in your stomach whenever you have to buy anything. It's gone. I don't have to worry about that anymore. The person I was before was unhappy, struggling. For me to like truly shine and be my best self was what I found being a coach. I think the most rewarding part about being a coach is seeing the people on my team pushing through workouts they never thought they could do, achieving things financially they never thought they could achieve, the confidence they've gained. I just have people on my team that have changed their lives, and to watch that and know that I have played a part in that is so amazing. There's like not even words that can describe how cool that is. If anyone out there is thinking of being a coach, I would tell them to just do it, because you have nothing to lose. The friendships that have come out of this, it's the experiences, the growth that I've experienced as a person. It's just, there's nothing better than being a coach.